8 benefits of drinking a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar a day. Have you ever heard about the benefits of drinking a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar a day? If you haven't, you should know that it has many more functions than just dressing salads. In this article, we want to talk about the benefits of drinking a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar a day. How apple cider vinegar is made. This vinegar is made through a long fermentation process of carbohydrates such as grapes, potatoes, coconut, beetroot and apples. It's a long and slow process that seeks to conserve the bioactive compounds like acetic acid, gallic acid, catechine, epicatechine and caffeic acid, among others. The purpose of this is to ensure that this vinegar has antioxidant and antimicrobial properties. When the fermentation time is long, the vinegar develops a sort of spiderweb that gives it a cloudy effect. This indicates that it is of higher quality, as this is the ideal state for consuming apple cider vinegar. However, it is normally filtered and pasteurized so that it has the crystal clear look that we are used to seeing in vinegar in the supermarket. Apple cider vinegar is an alkalizing drink. This means that it is ideal for reducing the acidity of your body and thus favors a better state of health in general. Furthermore, drinking a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar helps to prevent serious illnesses like cancer. Don't forget that a diet high in fats, salt and other similar foods can make the body's pH acidic, which is ideal for the proliferation of toxic microorganisms. It helps with digestion. Drinking a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar soothes and relieves the symptoms of slow or heavy digestion, flatulence and abdominal distension. It helps to minimize the sensation of stomach acidity and heartburn. It's a good idea to take this remedy after eating very rich foods to avoid these symptoms appearing. If these problems have already appeared, you can also consume apple cider vinegar to reduce the symptoms. It's helpful for diabetes. The acetic acid in the vinegar helps to reduce sugar levels in the blood because it prevents the complete digestion of complex carbohydrates. Drinking a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar deactivates the enzymes responsible for decomposing carbohydrates. Thus, it prevents the accumulation of glucose in the blood and the formation of sugar peaks. It prevents cardiovascular disease. Apple cider vinegar contains high levels of chlorogenic acid. This compound inhibits the oxidation of bad cholesterol, LDL, which leads to better cardiovascular health. If your doctor has told you that your cholesterol levels are too high, eliminate foods high in fats from your diet and try to drink a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar each day. It reduces nasal congestion. The antibiotic effect of apple cider vinegar helps to reduce the risk of infection. It also reduces mucus and clears the sinuses, leaving them less congested. If you don't want to drink a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar every day, you should at least try this remedy when you have the flu. Taking it for 10 days is normally enough to eliminate the problem. Also, if you already have throat pain or inflammation problems, apple cider vinegar will also reduce and eliminate these issues. It favors renewal of the intestinal flora. Do you suffer from occasional or chronic constipation? In this case, you should know that drinking a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar will prevent this problem from continuing. Contrary to popular belief, apple cider vinegar does not cause acidity problems because it is an alkaline food. It detoxes the kidneys. Have you suffered from kidney infections or have kidney stones become a problem for you? If so, consider drinking a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in the morning. Also, don't forget to follow your doctor's advice and drink enough water. If you want to drink juices, make sure they are free of sweeteners. Also eliminate salt from your diet for 2 weeks. With these remedies, you will see that these problems will disappear from your life in a few days. It helps to lose weight. Together with a healthy diet and exercise, drinking 2 tablespoons of this vinegar will speed up your metabolism. The result of being rich in vitamin B6 and lecithin, it burns the fat that accumulates in the body due to a poor diet. How to drink apple cider vinegar. The easiest option is to drink a tablespoon of the vinegar on its own. If you find the flavor very strong, the other option is to mix it with a glass of water, whether cold or tepid. Yeah.